Welcome to the chat, so good, yeah, come back. Hey, welcome to the chat, so good, yeah, come back. Hey, welcome to the chat, so good, yeah, come back. Hey, welcome to the chat, so good, yeah, come back.
Hello, young tenderonis. Welcome back to the chat, our monthly web show. This month is March Madness. So to start off March Madness, we will be having random dancing. Nah, that was it.
So for those who are waiting for college acceptance letters, here are some tips on how you can keep yourself busy at this time. For example, I'm creating a general resume, for if you want to do any sports or, join any clubs, join any sororities, have a campus job, work study. It's always good to keep a resume because most of them ask for that, so just make sure that is ready.
Also, make sure you look over your transcript. Talk to a guidance counselor, your college advisor. Make sure you have all your college credits and make sure you pass all your regions to be on track for college.
Also, make sure that you apply for scholarships. Scholarships are very needed in college. Write your essays. Keep looking for scholarships and make sure that your grades are on point because some colleges actually need your GPA.
Also, make sure you apply for the FAFSA. Don't worry about how much your parents make and apply ASAP so you get as much money as possible.
Word.
Also, speak to your parents. Keep an open communication. Make sure they know what you cannot and cannot afford.
Ooh, I need that.
And stay positive. You apply to college, just wait for them to accept you. I'm still waiting and I'm upset.
I'm still
only one.
I'm still waiting.
I'm feeling. They getting me tight.
How a college send you something and you don't even know if you got in
They
it?
say thank you for applying.
No need for the life stories to me.
Thank you for
Oh my
applying.
goodness.
So we learn best from those who have actually been through the actual application process. So we'll have one of our THEO alumni, Raven.
Woo!
She's here to, share her experience and answering some of our questions that we have for her. So, Raven, introduce yourself to the Tenderonis.
Hi, everyone. I'm a 2013 THEO alumni.
Woohoo!
And so I'm in my first year of college. I go to Babson College in Wellesley, Massachusetts. And I guess I'll be sharing.
So, Raven, how did you feel your first time walking onto Babson College campus?
Well, my first time walking on the campus, I was so... First of all, I had on my New York, my Knicks shirt, I'm from New York. I go everywhere comfortable. So I was just like so arrogant. I was just like, these people so corny. I'm going to come, I'm going to turn up, and I was like, I'm going to make friends. But I was pretty excited, honestly. I wasn't really nervous or anything, especially because I went visit your college before you go there. So I wasn't as nervous because I visited.
Okay. Even though people say college is so stressful, have you ever found a professor that was like the worst ever? Do you have one?
Well, I loved all my professors, honestly. They were honestly so great. But one of my teachers, although he was a great professor, like the best professor that they had for a class called Q-Team in my school, it's a finance, calc, stats, business class. And he was the best professor, but when you got to his test, it was like his homework was 2 + 2. And then, his test was calculate the mass of the sun. I ain't had time for that. And my first, test that I got back, I got a B. But I was, like, so distraught because I've never gotten a B. But all my friends were like, what do you mean you got a B? Nobody got a B. I got a C. I got a D. So it was like everyone was just really struggling. So you learned the struggle bus real quick in those group sessions. So he was really difficult. But that was my worst grade. I got a B. But it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Okay.
All right, so there's a lot of stress in college, right? So what was the most lit party you went to like deal with the stress?
Yeah, relieving the stress.
Yes, party.
Parties,
Well, because I go to school in Wellesley, it's about 20 minutes from Boston by car. And in Boston, you have Harvard, you have MIT, you have Northeastern. So we usually go off campus a lot. My first off-campus party was called Chocolate City, and it's a party for predominantly the African-American population within the area. Girl, I thought I was going to go there, see some honeys. Anyway, the Kappas threw the party, so it was fun. They're fun.
So, like, the food, like, is it lit or not?
It's not lit.
Oh, man.
It's not lit. Everything lit? No, nothing's a go. Oh gosh, the food is, it has its days. Honestly, like, you don't have to order off campus a lot, but honestly, with every school, they have maybe 5 things they can cook.
Uh,
4 of them are chicken, baked chicken with barbecue sauce, baked chicken with a little bit of salt and pepper, baked chicken. So, it's not lit, but I mean, we have on campus, we have rentals, and there we have like Pizza Hut, StubHub, and like Grill 45 or whatever. So I usually eat there, but when I'm a broke boy, I can't eat there because we get a certain amount of money that we can actually eat there with. So.
All right. So everybody could see that you're already in college or whatever. But is there anything that you wish that you had done differently with your application or applied to a different school? Like,
I wish I didn't doubt myself as much. I go to a really good school, but I wish I would have listened to Mr. Davin and just applied to an Ivy because I didn't really know whether or not I could have got in. And my friends I have a friend who didn't know if he was going to get into his top Ivy. And he applied and he got in, and now I'm like, oh, I could have been at the Ivy. I could have been turning up with the smart kids. But, I mean, I love my school nonetheless. And so, honestly, if you think you really want to go somewhere, apply. Don't be scared. Don't think that you can't get in, especially if you're an African-American student.
speaking right through
Yes,
me.
to
You're
me.
speaking right through me.
I know you feeling it.
Because they love ambition. And my school, a lot of schools, if you don't know, have diversity scholarships. And the diversity scholars, like my school. So they accept students all the time who may not necessarily fit the mold for your school just to bring diversity. So especially if you're a student of color, apply wherever your heart desires.
Okay, so it's kind of personal now, but did you find love on campus?
See.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Don't talk to upperclassmen,
Oh.
I plan on it.
All right.
I didn't find love on campus. I found the boo thing. But, it was, oh God.
Aight,
It's cool. But, nah, it's nothing serious though. But you find people that you talk to occasionally on campus, but my school is so limited with the people of color that it's like, you get what you can get. But love on campus happens. For some people, they're not so lucky with love.
Do you feel like you're getting the real college experience?
I feel like I'm getting a real college experience, not necessarily the college experience that I thought I was going to have. Because I thought that I was going to go to a historically black college, like, my whole life. And going to a school where I'm a part of the 4%, it's a different. So, but I think I'm getting the college experience.
Okay. So what's the difference between high school and college?
Honestly, college, I say this all the time. Just because you're smart in high school, valedictorian, doesn't mean that you're going to be smart in college. Honestly, college isn't even about being smart. It's about work ethic. And with high school, I really just got by on being smart. And so college is definitely about work ethic. Like, the least smart a person can go to college and have, my friend, for example, had like a 70 average all of high school, bust out a 3.6. So honestly, it's all about how you work and what you decide to do with your time in college. That's really the difference.
So did you stick to your major that you thought of going into when you got into college, or did you find something more interesting?
I originally went into, my school is business oriented, so basically everybody goes in and they get a bachelor's in business administration, however you concentrate. And I thought I was going to concentrate in accounting. And then my school introduces you to everything first year. And I thought that I was going to be an accountant. And then I took introduction to financial accounting. And it's so boring. So I think I want to work with people. So I think I might be switching over to human resources, maybe finance or marketing. I don't know, but not accounting.
Okay.
So how are you sustaining yourself while in college? Like, did you have to find a job, anything?
I didn't have to find a job. My mom keeps my bank account pretty nice.
You
but
She got money.
but I felt like I needed something to boost my resume. And my mentor that I actually got through an organization called Black Student Union, she left her job. And so on campus, she told me, hey, fill out for this job. You still need a job. If you want to stay for the summer, you can work there. And so I'm actually going to be doing insurance compliance at my school's human resources building. So it pays whatever, but I didn't need a job, but it definitely helps to get a job. You feel more, I guess, independent. I really did feel like a baby because my mom still gave me everything while I was in college, so it's nice.
Okay.
I understand.
Well, thank you for coming. We really appreciated you.
Yes, we need your input.
All of your answers, it really helped me. Like, everything you were saying, I just felt it through my
Okay,
system.
Tanasia, enough with the personal stories.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Raven. Thank
you.
you. In celebration of Women's History, we're going to have a panel discussion. We're basically going to be discussing young women today and the issues we face. So, panel, what do you think is like being a young black woman today in society?
It is so hard being a young black woman today in our society because it means like anything that you wear, I'm just gonna for clothing. If you want to wear something, you know, it could be like the Asher Wash jeans or like
high-waist
the
pants?
rips in it, the high-waisted. They want to affiliate you with something, you know, less than. I'll just say that. But it's like, it's not like, I don't understand why, but it's just how society is.
Exactly. Like, they catch a black girl being loud or whatnot. She's always ratchet or always ghetto or like, they always being called names or something. Like, why can't we just be regular?
I mean, even economically and career-wise, like, more jobs are male-dominant, like firefighters, EMTs.
CEOs.
Word.
Right, engineers.
Yeah. And, like, even if the woman still gets paid less than a man, I think the woman's dollar is, like, 70-something cents compared to a man's dollar. So, you know, like, a lot of it is unfair. Like, most women, they have to plan out, like, when they want to have children because, you know, they don't want it to affect their job or, you know, like, it's really hard for women.
And also in the media, like in the music videos, how all they see is like African American girls twerking and stuff, and they want to look down on us and see us as less than, like Tanasia said. And also in like in like music, they call African American girls the P word, and out of our names, and it's like
unacceptable.
they look down on me as like all of us, they're African American women. They look down on us.
When they see me, they expect me to be like, what they see in the music videos. They expect me to be,
you know, twerk and all this foolishness.
I want to say what it is, but you know.
I understand. Also, women are more vulnerable to contracting STD or HIV. Like, they might be in a relationship, he might love me, and then they probably taken advantage of and contract something.
Yeah.
So being a woman is really hard. You have to take care of yourself as a woman.
Although it may be hard for women, like we just said, we still come a long way.
Yeah, we have.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, we could go to school, we almost work at the same jobs as men.
Word.
Exactly.
So we have a lot of role models and people that we do look up to. I'll also look up to one person, Oprah Winfrey. Like, she's opened many organizations and schools for kids in Africa. She also has her own show and her own building. Like, I want to be just like her, like, for real.
Yes, and my son Michelle Obama. Like,
Cousin
everybody
Michelle?
don't think no.
Right.
Everybody don't think she not just because she the president wife. Like, she got all this hype. No, Michelle Obama has a real big impact on society. Like, she's always going out to schools, talking to people.
She started a fitness thing.
Like, she's
Yeah,
wavy.
she's everywhere. She's helping us women today to be powerful and to be encouraging, to be, you know, strong.
yeah,
She's strong.
I look up to my mom, you know.
Word.
A lot of people look up to their mom, but I look up to my mom because she's like a single parent and she does a lot by herself.
Thank you, panel, for sharing your ideas and your thoughts. Like, you know, we also, I try to empower my females.
Of course.
My
of course.
tenderonis. I be empowering y'all too. I try to. But it's going to be the end of March Madness. Sorry, no more random dancing. Y'all tight.
Right.
And also, young ladies, remember our heat prep clinic located at Downstate Hospital, which is 460 Clarkson Avenue, Suite J, on Wednesdays, 4 to 8.
Yep.
Come through, you get a free metro.
Yes.
Lit or not.
Everything will go when you got that free metro.
Exactly.
That was bars. All right.
All right, just remember, Black is Beaut, Women are Flawless, said by our very own Chelsea Rich.